episode of Final Fantasy 14. I don't get how we're still not on the island of Sora yet. I'm trying to figure something out. Until then, let's go talk about Thomas's movies. I made a whole video ranking them, but I'm going to review every last one of them by the end of this year. So, starting off, let's just dive straight into the CGI era, shall we? The early CGI era of the Thomas Tank Engine. Back in 2009, my birthday, by the way, the Entertainment decided to shake up the Thomas formula and go full CGI on this. This was the first ever piece of fully animated Thomas media to ever exist, and what a reboot it was. Time to thunder down the story. So Thomas is just chilling on a summer afternoon when Spencer comes rolling by. Spencer then, splits by all the steam team, causing them to mess up their daily jobs. They group up at Napper Station and they discuss who the intruder was. Spencer shows up, flexes up on their faces about how to be here the whole summer to build the Duke and Duchess's summer Boxford house or whatever. Then he runs off. So Thomas is doing this thing. Spencer challenges him to a race because he believes that Thomas is not as fast as him. Thomas steps up and decides to take on the challenge, and then off they race. Thomas ends up losing his brakes, so he then crashes into an old abandoned forest, where he contains the lost engine known as Hero. Hero is a Japanese engine who comes from Japan. He was visiting Sora, and apparently one day he had broken down. So the people they went to go find some parts, but apparently they never came back. So it pretty much implied that Hero was abandoned. Thomas decides to help his new friend by getting parts himself. This is where he encounters the Steamworks. Over time, Thomas asks the Steam team and everyone else to go buy him some time to go fix Hero, and everyone else fixes Hero. Meanwhile, Spencer becomes very suspect of Thomas. Once Spencer notices that Thomas was so long, Hero and Thomas get chased down by Spencer. Hero breaks out into a million pieces. Spencer laughs off and decides to go tattletale on Top of Hat. Thomas and Spencer race to Top of Hat. Spencer ends up getting trouble of his own. Thomas now has to go make amends and call Top of Hat to go assist Hero. Thomas is like, why didn't you do something in the first place? They fix Hero, rescue Spencer, and Hero, Spencer, and Thomas all become good friends. Then Hero decides he wants to leave Sora because he wants to go back to Japan, back to his friends. Thomas and all of his friends, they give Hero a big goodbye party, and Hero promises to return and visit Thomas every once in a while. Now, what I really love about this movie, how simple it is to compare it to the other films. While most of them have a super engaging story, Hero the Rails' plot is kind of laid back in my opinion. The stakes aren't that high, only expectation being Spencer wanting Hero scrapped, and Thomas wanting to keep Hero's secret. Speaking of which, the moral of the story is a simple reminder to always get help from those who can help. Thomas goes from helping Hero by himself in the beginning to now asking his friends and to Top Hat to assist him. One thing I noticed that people overlook a lot is the introduction of Victor and Kevin and the Steamworks. Victor and Kevin, back in the day, I didn't really see him as important characters until like Blue Mountain Mystery existed, but when you rewatch this movie, and on Christmas Day as well, you kind of realize that Victor and Kevin were just, they're new characters you like, and they have a foundation that was set for multiple days to come. Now, Hero, the new character, is very likable. He's old, kind, gentle, and willing to listen to anyone's story. That's what makes him, a very cool character. And the fact he comes to Japan is very interesting, as this is one of the few times that Thomas delves into other countries with Japan. They would decide to go full on with the whole Lord trying to venture back to Italy. All into the team, so we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, then we got Spencer. Spencer is the main antagonist.
James and Toby heard Spencer. They pumped their pistons. I found Percy's mail.
Yeah, rivalry was born.
These must be
now
part of tricky
rivalry.
Suddenly, James and Toby steamed out. Spencer had puffed too close to Hero. James blew his whistle, and Toby rang his bell. Together.
It's so simple that I can't talk anymore about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.